What's up, beauties, and welcome for hanging out. We're starting off using my Essence eye base today. I'm just buffing that in using a BH Cosmetics brush. I really like this eyeshadow primer. You can get it in different shades. This one is in the shade Sheer. Next, we're going to use this Give Them Lala palette that I got in my American Influencer bundle. I got this in my last box from them along with 4 lip glosses / lipsticks. Now, I'm using this first shade and it is very hard for me to build up the pigment. I struggled more with this palette than I have any in a really long time. I was a little bit more hopeful for this pink shade. We're going to go in with our next shade here. This one builds up a little bit better, gives me a little bit more dimension. It was still hard to build the color. Like, I cut a whole bunch of footage out of this just to get that color up. But it blended okay. It was very lackluster. Blend, blend, blend. Now we're going to go on with the last shade of the mattes. This one is just a deep, dark chestnut brown. It's very nice. However, you can see it is a little bit hard for me to get the color really going. It's not super pigmented. I was not overly impressed with these shades so far. Now, I am able to create this. It's okay, but I find it's a little bit more work than I enjoyed. The shimmer shade, the same. I used my finger to apply it because sometimes that just gives it a little bit more of a pop. As you can see, it didn't really do that. It was pretty, but I feel like I worked really hard for this look. Next, we're going in with my Glow Ahead facial oil from Wander Beauty. I love this stuff. Finishing it off with my foundation, we're going in with the shade 120 from the Maybelline Fit Me Plus Dewy collection. I really like this foundation. It's one of my favorites. I like the Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless one as well. I'm using a Shop Masse blending sponge. We're going to go in and set that with my Kat Von D Shade Plus Light palette. One of my all-time favorite powders. This is actually one of my products from my used 20 in 2020. I'm going in with a little bit of contour now. Nothing too much. This I am so excited for. This is a first impression. This is from Kosas. Packaging's a little tight to open, which is good. It's got a full-size mirror. We're going with a blush. I'm using my favorite blush brush as always from Shop Masse. This blush kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm. However, it is a lot more pigmented. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. It looks nice on the skin and it actually wore really well all day. Now, as far as the highlighter goes, it really didn't build up well. I'm going to try it with a different one. As you can see, I put a little bit of my Pretty Vulgar highlight on top, going in with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea gloss and finishing the eyes off with the Girlactic eyeliner. I'm using my Tarte Big Ego, and I really like this mascara. I'm upset that I sat on it for so long before I ever gave it a try. As you can see, it builds, it gives length. It's very nice. I'm really glad I was able to film at this angle because I feel like it actually shows how much mascara is going on, and it did give quite a bit of length to my lashes. Finished it off with my MAC Fix Plus, one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye for now.